Look, let's get something out of the way before we dive in. Changing the IMEI on a phone, especially on an iPhone, is not just tricky, it's illegal in many countries. Proceed with caution and understand the risks. That said, I get it. Maybe your IMEI was compromised, reported an error, or you're just curious how this works. The iPhone 11 Pro Max? Not exactly the easiest device to tinker with, but let's break it down. First pain point. Apple doesn't want anyone touching their software or hardware in unauthorized ways. Their ecosystem is locked down tight, and there's a reason for that. It's about protecting users from breaches and fraud. Step 1, though, is knowing what IMEI even is. It's essentially your phone's thumbprint, a unique 15-digit number that goes wherever your phone goes. Messing with it is like altering your identity, complicated and risky. Now, assuming you've weighed the risks and understand the consequences, you'll need a jailbroken iPhone. That's step 2, and it's an absolute must. Jailbreaking provides access to system-level files that Apple hides from everyday users. Jailbreaking itself can be a minefield. Many tools exist, CheckerOne, Uncover, but each one depends on your iOS version. You'll want to research which works best for your iPhone 11 Pro Max's software. Step 3. Once your phone is jailbroken, you'll need software to alter your IMEI. Tools like Ziphone have been mentioned, but honestly, they rarely work on modern devices like the iPhone 11 Pro Max due to Apple's advanced security. Here's another pain point. Even if you find software to edit your IMEI, there's still the challenge of getting it to stick. Apple's system often resets back to the original IMEI at the slightest sign of tampering. A common scenario people run into? Your iPhone might end up in a boot loop, stuck endlessly restarting, if the procedure goes wrong. That's why you have to know how to restore your phone using a tool like iTunes or Finder. Let's shift gears. If you're doing this to unlock your phone for other carriers, consider reaching out to Apple or your provider first. Most carriers will unlock a phone once it's paid off. It's easier than IMEI tampering. Pro tip: avoid using public tools downloaded from sketchy forums. Many IMEI altering apps are loaded with malware. If you're unlucky, you end up with a compromised phone, or worse, your data stolen. And let's not forget, even if you successfully change the IMEI, you may void your warranty permanently. It's like telling Apple you broke up with their rules. Don't count on them helping you later. At the end of the day, exercise caution. I get the curiosity about tech hacks, really, but unless you're absolutely in a bind and can't resolve it any other way, messing with your IMEI on a modern Apple device is like playing with fire.